What's good, good people? Man, it feels so funny being back in front of this camera doing a video. It's been a while. It has been a while, but I had the urge, the nudge, the want to get on here and do another video. I only have 7 subscribers on this video, on this actual YouTube channel, and you're more than welcome to subscribe. But I do not promote this YouTube channel because I feel like anybody who find these videos were meant to find them. So it's like a needle in a haystack. If you find this needle in the haystack, then you were meant to be here. So with that said, I want to talk about something it's joyous. I feel so good about it. People always ask me on social media, man, why are you so happy? Like, you always upbeat, always ready to go, always willing to talk to people. And it stems down to this. One, I have so much to be grateful for. One, God is so good to me personally. God is good to me, and what better way to let people know that he's good to me than through my actions, the way I move, the way I talk, being willing to help somebody, always being nice to somebody. My motto is I treat people the way God treats me. And you can't put anything, no better way to put it. But one of the reasons that I'm always happy, I'm always willing to overlook everything, is because, man, God has looked out for me. This story right here goes back a long time ago, from before I was even born. My mom, she was on drugs for a long time. Before I was born, I don't know, but she had complications with me because she was on drugs through the whole pregnancy. And I had surgery when I was a baby and all of that. But long story, I didn't live with my mom because she couldn't afford to take care of me. She wasn't able to take care of me. So I lived with my dad. My dad passed away, so I lived with my aunt. And once I got old enough to know exactly what was going on with my mom, I prayed for her. I prayed that she would be able to let go of the drugs. I even tried to bargain with her when I was young. I used to say, Mama, if you start doing drugs, I promise I'll do good in school. I was maybe in 6th grade, and she told me that, I'm sorry, baby, I can't do that. And like, man, that hurt me so hard. But I think it was something that God instilled in me to never let her go, never push her to the side, and never get upset with her. Well, I got upset with her, but always be there for her, because at one point in time, I was all she had. And I think at me growing up, maybe 16 and up, I loved her more than she loved herself. So I stayed with her, and she was homeless, by the way. Once I grew up and got in life, she stayed in the streets. She stayed out there doing drugs, and she would rather be homeless than actually be able to just settle down with somebody. And so all of this, I never stopped praying for my mama. I never stopped praying for my mama, because somebody had to do it. I knew she wasn't praying for herself. So once I got old enough and learned how to pray, I prayed for my mama every single day. I remember going through just when I got old enough to drive, to just like drive around in the neighborhood she pedaled around in, and looked for her all the time. And when it took her something to eat, I didn't give her money because I didn't want her to blow the money on drugs. So I'll take her to the Chinese restaurant or go grab a burger and fries, and we'll just sit and talk about how her day was going and what she got going on. And one day, fast forward to about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I got a call at work. I own a restaurant, and so I got a call at work, And she called me and said, "Baby, I'm tired. I want to let it go. I'm done. I'm ready to let it go." Man, I stopped everything I was doing. I closed up the restaurant, no questions asked. Nobody, hey, look, it's time to go. And I shut it down and went and picked her up. And I brought her to my house. And when I brought her to the house, how I know it was meant to be, how I know it was from God is my mom, man, she didn't have any rehab. We never checked her into any rehab. She kicked it cold turkey on her own with no rehab, no medicine to help her come back off of it or anything. She just, like, me, her, my wife, and most importantly, God. God sat in that room in the house and made sure that she was able to kick it, and she kicked it with no issues. And from that point, we got her to a program to help her get her life back on track. And man, God is good. My mom has been clean for 4 years now, and I owe it to nobody. I owe it to nobody but God. I didn't do it. My wife didn't do it. The dope man didn't do it. Man, it's God. Only God could do something like that. And for that reason, for that one reason alone, I move different. I talk different. I act different because God listened to my prayers, and He didn't let my mama die. He didn't let my mama die before she can come back and live a life. If that ain't something to be happy about, I don't know what is. So I have no problem at all showing my gratitude to God and showing love to His people, because He did something that I could never do. And not maybe, she could never do on her own. He gave her life. I got a sister. My sister's younger than me. She's maybe about 4 years, 5 years younger than me. And she wasn't raised by my mom either. And so my sister, she has 3 kids, and I have 4. So God gave my mom an opportunity to be a grandmother, to be somebody who she wasn't to us. And if you can't thank God for that, man, whoo, you dead inside. So, like I said, there's a reason for you to be happy. There's a reason for you to smile. There's a reason for you to be nice to other people. When God bless you and you know it, you see it plainly, pay it forward. Give it to somebody. Show somebody some love. Do something nice. Treat people the way God treats you. And I promise you, man, He'll open up so many doors. And I strongly feel like obedience is one of the reasons why God moved in your life. Before my mom got off of drugs, I never went to church. My wife would go to church and she would ask me to go to church with her, but I never went. But one day God said, go to church. And I promise you that one day I went to visit a church. I joined the church the first day I went to visit. That's how I know. And from that point on, God started blessing me. God started putting things in my life, putting me in positions to be able to be a better person, a better father, a better son, a better husband, a better servant to Him. So be obedient and just sit back and watch God work His wonders. And you never know who up under your nose He'll save, because He's a saver. I'm trying not to cry, and I'm not gonna cut it out because this, like on this channel, I get a chance to vent and say exactly how I feel about everything. So I hope you can take something from this video and apply it to your own life, and just be conscious of the things that he do for you and that we don't even pay attention to. If you have somebody that you want to save and you can't save them yourself, pray for them and find somebody who prays. You find somebody who prays to God and ask them to pray not for you, but pray with you, because you by yourself, he'll listen. You get somebody else, it magnifies the signal, get it stronger. So I say pray for whoever you want to pray for, and thank you for listening to this long video. I'm pretty sure it's about 11 minutes or so, but I wanted to keep it raw and let you know exactly how I feel about these situations that come along. You're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, then hit the like button. And like I said, I do not promote this channel. I truly feel like this is the channel from me to God's people, to let them know that they're not the only one going through something. So if you want to share it, you can share it. If you don't, that's fine, because like I said, this is for God's people, and they'll find their way to them. They'll find a way to the video, but I don't want to start rambling about this. So thank y'all so much.